Hello to all my friends out there. So I want to prepare a little batch of my ex-husband's Aunt Nancy's Lima beans because I was reading the comments and one of the followers mentioned lima beans and bacon. I always make lima beans and ham, and I thought, oh yeah, bacon would be really good. And I had some bacon in the refrigerator that needs to be eaten. Okay, I was doing the dumpster diving and I found 5 of these. I drank one, it was really good, and I gave 4 to a street guy. And so what I did is I bought 3 of these are Dollar Tree for $1, and I bought this one's punch, and I also bought watermelon. But what these are good for is, you know, at lunch I like to have a little sandwich and some something to drink. Tea, anything. I also bought some Kool-Aid like stuff. Okay, I bought these lima beans. I think it was Walmart. You can't get lima beans as cheap as other beans. So here is my here's my bacon. I'm going to fry this bacon and make bacon gravy and have some of Mandy's bread, yummy yummy, and maybe some eggs. Oh, and by the way, Pamela made Mandy's bread and really liked it too. And the thing about it is her bread does not require yeast. Okay, so what I did is I want to make my beans the speed method. So what I did is I covered them with water. I boiled them, you know, to a pretty strong boil, and then I turned the heat off. I covered the pan and let it sit there for 1 hour. So now I'm ready to go. I plan on buying a crock pot one of these days when I get around to it. You know, I hate to spend my money. Even when I need stuff, I still hate it. Okay, so this is a really easy recipe. My husband's side was from Kansas, so you know, that's when we hear all these floods and everything in Kansas, it's like, oh my goodness. So this recipe is from my ex-husband's relatives who are from Kansas. Okay, so I try to keep all kinds of onions around the house, and I always tell my son, if you ever have to be eating beans, make sure you have fried potatoes. That didn't come from Kansas, that came from me. Okay, so I want to cover my beans. There's only one trick to beans. Don't be in a hurry. That's all you got to know. Just bring them to a boil, and then I got to hurry. My iClouds not to be trusted. Okay, I have a little, they want me to buy more data. I don't want to. Okay, I have a little crushed red pepper. I might have no choice, but I don't want to willingly pay them. Okay, and what I keep around is these celery flakes. I got these at Ralph's. I think I'm going to buy a big one at Smart & Final. It's cheaper than worrying about, and then instead of pepper, I've been using lemon pepper. I like to do that. It's very yummy. Somehow I got the new ones. Not on purpose, it just happened. So you can use salt and pepper. You can use whatever you have. If you have this though, it's good. Lemon, and garlic salt. And I have some parsley, whatever you have. Okay, so you're going to bring this to a boil, and you're going to boil it until the beans are done. Okay, I keep the margarine in the freezer, and I just take out one at a time, and then when it's done, you eyeball it, and you add 1 can evaporated milk, sort of to equal the water. But if it's a really big batch, you just add 1 can And then you add about a tablespoon of margarine, a little more if it's a big giant batch. Then you make fried potatoes, and if you have an onion and some ketchup, and you could make a sandwich, but I'm making cornbread. So here's the lima beans and bacon, and I will be back. And you guys prepare 2 worrisome things I heard. One was the 20 tornadoes that went across the Midwest from Missouri. It was terrible last night, and they struck in the nighttime, just like I heard they were going to. 20 of them in one night.